Listen, there's an important thing that you have to learn real fast. And it's that you will have to continuously grow. You will have to expand, you will have to change, you will have to, continuously just keep up with times. And as that is going by, you're gonna have to do new things. Eventually, new things are gonna present itself. Like, no matter how hard you try and fight it, new things are gonna be around. You can either choose to continue to be obsolete, or you can expand your knowledge and continue to grow. For example, computers. People that are alive that are from the era where computers weren't a household item. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can either say, well, I'm not going to use this because I don't understand and it's stupid. And then you miss out on a whole world of technology and growth and all these amazing things, that possibilities that are right at your fingertips, because you're afraid. You don't want to change, right? But to everybody out there that chose that, hey, when computer came out, even though it was really scary, I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna figure out how it works and da 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 da. They have one of the best tools at their fingertips now, just because they chose to learn and expand their minds. So, with that being said, you have to do the exact same thing. You have to not be afraid of any new task that presents itself, right? For example, if you want to design a car, right? Design a car. Make the car design the way you think it should be. Literally. If you're like, hey, I want the door to look like this, make the door look like that. Do all the stuff. And then when you try to get it, made or whatever, that's when somebody who's actually into it will point out your flaws, will help you. Maybe he'll be like, yo, I really like this right here. I really like the hood, but the door doesn't really work. This, da 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 da. And they will help you through it. And if they don't, and they just say it's stupid, blah, 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 don't feel bad. There's no reason to feel bad. You don't know how to properly design a car, right? You don't know, right? So that's the thing. You shouldn't be afraid, because you're not messing up anything. To your knowledge, what you're doing is right, right? So keep doing it. That's the first step to learning. You know what I'm saying? When you're a baby and you're trying to learn how to walk, you don't sit there and just say, oh, I can't walk. What you do is you try to stand up. You mess up. You know what I'm saying? Your parents try to help you. They try to show you how to walk. They try to hold you, guide you. All those things will proceed after. They will happen after. But you have to take the first step. You have to not be afraid to walk. That's literally how it is, right? For example, like, what if you're somebody that makes cookies or something, and I'm somebody who doesn't make cookies, and I come to your house, and I want to make cookies, but I don't do all the research, so I just try to, mix eggs, shortener, sugar, all that stuff. Like, you're gonna sit there and be like, oh, the cookie's not gonna come out properly. It's gonna be crumbly, whatever, blah blah blah. You'll know, right? But I won't know. To me, it's just like, I know that these certain things go into an egg. Go into a cookie. That's all I know. So I'm gonna I'm gonna try to do that. But it's just that, you're not gonna know how to get everything right on the first time. Maybe I do get it right the first time. Maybe I don't. You know what I'm saying? You can't be afraid, or else you won't ever do it. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to, do some research. You don't necessarily have to do research. It's recommended, because then you'll get the best results for the first try, but you don't have to. You just have to do stuff. Don't worry about failing. Failure is inevitable. Even when you're good at something and you can do something, right? You might fail eventually. You're going to. Like Stephen Curry, for example. One of the sickest shooters I've ever seen in the NBA. But no matter how sick he is at shooting, he is not 100% guaranteed to hit every shot that he takes. And that's the truth in life. You're not going to be successful every time. It's not happening. It's not. I don't care what anyone says. There's going to be times where you fall short. Failure is bound to happen eventually. So don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Worry about all the stuff that you are getting right. And if you aren't getting it right, worry about getting it right. That's all you got to do. Right? If you can't run, start to jog. If you can't jog, walk. If you can't walk, well, try to stand up. You can't stand up, then figure out how to get around. Crawl. If you can't crawl, use your arms. If you can't use your arms, I'm very sorry for you. But I'm just saying, there's always going to be a method. Just keep trying. Don't ever give up. That's the key. Never give up.